Greetings. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. I know it's been a minute since I've uploaded a video. So happy 2021. Happy New Year. I'm excited to be back here doing this work. So I decided to make a video to reintroduce myself and to share more about the work that I have upcoming for this year, to talk more about the Cannabis Doula book that just was recently released. So welcome. Thank you for following me. And yeah, let's get started. So make sure you like and subscribe as well. I forget to say that in these videos, but that's so important. So if you do like this content that I'm sharing about cannabis and my doula work and parenting, all that good stuff, if you appreciate these videos, please share them, like and subscribe so that I know that you're interested in me making more videos like this. So hit the like button and subscribe, please. So it's very important that we have these conversations and share this information. So if you are here, if you're a mother or a parent who is consuming cannabis, make sure you share this video with others so that we can help shatter the stigma. So my name is Melanie. I am Melanie Julian. I am Melanin. A lot of my clients call me MJ. I am a cannabis educator and consultant. I am a parent educator, certified. I am a certified childbirth educator and a doula, a birth doula, a hypno doula. And I love the work that I do. I've been supporting families, youth and families in a variety of capacities. My background, actually, I have a BS in family and child studies with an emphasis in family social services. I also teach early childhood education. So I'm really passionate about, working with families and doing all that I can to support other mothers like me, especially mothers who consume cannabis. So in my book, The Cannabis Doula, I share a lot of my personal experience as a parent consuming cannabis and up close and background, really personal, up close and personal look into the work that I do through the Cannabis Doula. So this is the book. You can order it wherever you buy books. I encourage you to go to your independent bookstores to order it. You can go to bookshop.org. Or if you want it on Amazon, you can go on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Politics and Prose. Wherever you buy books, definitely support. It's a lot of great information in here. I'm going to do like a separate video just talking about the book. Or maybe even do like a live session discussing the book, maybe do a book reading. If that's something you'd be interested in seeing, hearing more about how I self-published, all that good stuff, leave a comment below and let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. But that's the book. Definitely get the book. If you want to know more about cannabis and pregnancy, the Cannabis Doula, all that good stuff, definitely get the book. It's so much good information in there, and also a very intimate look at my personal experiences, why I consume cannabis, how I consume cannabis, and how I work with other families in doing so. So yeah, that's that. That's who I am. I have 2 toddlers. I consumed cannabis with both of them when I was pregnant with both of them during pregnancy, childbirth, and postpartum. I never stopped consuming cannabis. I've been consuming cannabis for about 10 years now. I am a medical cannabis patient, so I do have legal access to cannabis, safe access to cannabis, all that good stuff. So anything that I say or talk about or do through the Cannabis Doula is completely legal. So there's that as well. And yeah, I'm really excited to be here doing this work. And I want to talk more about the Holistic Cannabis Consumption course. So this course is a holistic childbirth education course designed to support families in making an informed decision on cannabis. If you are a cannabis patient, if you are a previous cannabis consumer who has recently found out that you're pregnant, you're expecting an expectant parent interested in consuming cannabis for the first time, or learning more about CBD in pregnancy or breastfeeding, marijuana and breastfeeding, if you have concerns about, testing positive for THC when you go to have your baby, This is the work that I do and how I support families. So the Holistic Cannabis Consumption course is designed to support you through all of this, to give you evidence-based information, education, and support to help you talk to your doctors, help you choose the right consumption methods for you, or to help you cease consumption or help cease consuming cannabis, whatever that looks like for you. So throughout the course, we'll talk about the history of cannabis in women's health, the history of cannabis in pregnancy, breastfeeding, postpartum, and of course the research that has been done on the topic, which is very important. We will learn about what experts on cannabis have to say about cannabis in pregnancy. We'll also get a lot of great information and hear stories from families. We'll do some role playing to help you learn how to talk to doctors, all that good stuff. So this is a great course for families, whether you are currently pregnant or are planning to become pregnant and you are a cannabis consumer. This is a great course for you to take. It's so important that we are educated about cannabis. If you are consuming cannabis during pregnancy, it is really, really important that you are educated and you are able to advocate for yourself and for your baby. And that's exactly what we will learn. Well, you will learn. I will teach you to do in the Holistic Cannabis Consumption, Pregnancy, Childbirth, and Postpartum online course. This is a live course, a live online course. So we will meet twice a week for 7 weeks. I know that sounds like a lot, but the sessions will be for about an hour or two to really help us have these conversations and go over the information. It's a lot. It is a comprehensive childbirth education course, so you will learn all about childbirth, the stages of labor, about pregnancy and the trimesters, all of that information. And you will learn about cannabis, the cannabis plant, the endocannabinoid system, and how to safely use, so the various methods of consumption, safety tips, and all that good stuff, navigating child protective services and all that. So it is a lot of information, but the live sessions are recorded. So if you can't make the live sessions, they will be emailed out to you. There's a lot of information along with the course. So there's a course guidebook, there's the cannabis diary, which is a cannabis journal to go along with the course. There's also a calendar and other information and resources to support you and your pregnancy and your cannabis consumption. So it's a lot. It's a great course. I've received so much great feedback from the course. So I'm excited for our first live session of 2021. It will begin on February 6th. Registration closes on February 2nd, I believe, or 4th, one of those. So registration will be closing prior to the start of the sessions. So make sure you are enrolling. The full course is $275. I do have several scholarships reserved for low-income families, Black and Indigenous women, families who have been victim to the war on drugs and cannabis prohibition, families who don't normally have access to this information. I do have reserved spaces available for you to join the course. I definitely highly recommend this course if you are pregnant, if you are a cannabis consumer, if you are breastfeeding, if you are a cannabis consumer. This is a perfect course for you. Even if you are a father, like you don't have to be a woman to take this course. If you're a parent, mother, father, whatever you choose to identify as, we will go through all this information. This is useful information for all of our communities. So I do hope you enroll in the course. If you have any questions about it, please let me know. This is the second year, this is the second year of the Holistic Cannabis Consumption course. So this is really, really exciting. There's so much more we have to talk about this year than last year. There's so much more information and research coming out. So much more just great stuff that families need access to. And I'm giving it all to you in this course. So definitely enroll. And I'm really excited to have you. So know that for sure. This is like an incredible class to teach. It really is a passion for me. My favorite subjects literally are childbirth education and cannabis education. So being able to combine the two in this one course is absolutely fantastic. It's like really rejuvenating. It's literally the best childbirth education class you will ever take, and I can put that on everything that I love. So definitely come join my course. Like, this is really incredible stuff. This is literally, I'm telling you, the future of childbirth education is literally the Holistic Cannabis Consumption, Pregnancy, Childbirth, and Postpartum course. And I put that on everything, and I'm very confident in that. So next, what I want to talk to you about is the upcoming Cannabis Doula Practitioner Training, which I'm so thrilled, so thrilled to even be speaking, because this was literally the dream. So I will be training more doulas in cannabis education and consulting, which is so awesome because I need more doulas to work with me and to be able to support families who are consuming cannabis. And there are so many families, and the stigma is so real. So being able to refer families to other doulas, cannabis doulas, across the world, across the country, is literally a goal for me. Families need access to more doulas who are knowledgeable about cannabis, who can support them in making informed decisions about cannabis, who can support them in advocating for holistic cannabis consumption, and not the criminalization of our mothers who are consuming cannabis. So this is literally groundbreaking. It's revolutionary, and this is the work that we are doing in 2021. Not holding back anything. There has been a lot of injustice as it relates to cannabis, drug testing, THC drug testing, mothers being separated from their babies, mothers being stopping from breastfeeding. So, infants not being able to breastfeed because their mothers tested positive for THC. All of these discriminatory practices are not based on evidence. So just, having the education to, and the ability to advocate for ourselves in hospitals and out of hospitals is really important. So this is what we're training doulas to do. And I'm so thrilled. I really am. I need help with this. I really need other doulas to be able to have this information and access to the education that I have. So with the Cannabis Doula Training, it is a 6-month training and mentorship. So you'll be working with me for 6 months. We'll be meeting twice a month virtually to go through all the things. A very thorough training. You will receive, so after you complete the training, you will receive the you'll receive the Cannabis Doula Practitioner Certificate, and you'll also receive 3 additional cannabis education certificates. So this isn't just me. You'll have access to a lot more in-depth information about cannabis. So I learned just from connecting with doulas over the past year, there is really a need for additional cannabis education. Even with taking the Holistic Cannabis Consumption course, doulas really need more hands-on cannabis education. I mentioned that I have, or did I mention? I have like several certifications in cannabis. I'm working on numbers 10 through 13. So I've been studying the cannabis plant and taking these cannabis education courses for like 3 years now. So being able to connect doulas with this same information and in order to support your families is really important. So I'm happy to be able to do this. This is going to be a really in-depth training. Connecting with cannabis nurses and other people in the cannabis industry to support families in cannabis consulting and cannabis caregiving. And you will learn the Cannabis Doula approach. So all the information that I talk about, how I approach supporting families, this will be taught to the doulas who enroll in the Cannabis Doula Practitioner Training. It is a virtual training, but it will be more hands-on than the actual Holistic Cannabis Consumption course. For those of you who were wondering the difference between the two, so the training is a training for doulas who are already trained as doulas or certified as doulas to receive additional skills, education, information in cannabis education and consulting with families and birthing people. And the Holistic Cannabis Consumption course is great for doulas as well if you just want more education about cannabis and not necessarily wanting to do the cannabis consulting or the cannabis education part. But if you are working with families who are consuming cannabis and you are a doula, I highly, highly encourage you to take the training, enroll in the Cannabis Doula Practitioner Training. We are developing a Cannabis Doula scope of practice to support doulas who are working with families who are consuming cannabis. So being able to connect with one another and share information about families who are consuming cannabis, develop strategic practices to support them is what we'll do and what you'll learn as well. And this training, again, I'm very excited about. Really, this is the culmination of all the work that I've been doing, and so many doulas have already enrolled. There was like a wait list since last year. So doulas have already started enrolling. If you are a doula, definitely go into the cannabisdoula.com and enroll in the Cannabis Doula Training. I'm very excited. We've been able to connect with doulas literally all over the world. So I know that this is a need that a lot of families have in getting access to cannabis education and people who are cannabis caregivers as well. So in the training, we'll talk about cultivating cannabis for families and what that looks like, getting families safe access to cannabis. We'll learn about interpreting and how to really distinguish, cannabis quality. And that's really important when we're talking about consuming cannabis as women and birthing people. People? Did I say people? As women and birthing people. So all that good information will be in the training. So make sure you enroll. The training starts May of 2021 and enrollment closes in April. So definitely get enrolled. I'm so excited for this upcoming year. If you've already purchased the Cannabis Doula book, then you already know what it is. I'm really going hard. I'm really excited. So I thank you so much for your support. I think I might do like a live Q&A for folks. Even though I'm going to share this video on YouTube. So definitely share this. This will be just about the course and the training. So definitely enroll in those. But I'm thinking about doing a live Q&A on Instagram. Really trying not to get censored on Instagram. I've been facing a lot of censorship on social media. So definitely follow me on Instagram at the Cannabis Doula if you don't already. Follow me on Twitter because I tweet a lot also. At Cannabis Doula on Twitter. And yeah, let's stay connected. I'm hoping to do some more lives this year. And maybe even do like a live, like I mentioned, a live reading of the Cannabis Doula book. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely let me know because I'm really excited. Thank you again. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you enroll in the course. If you have any additional questions or anything like that, please leave a comment below. I look forward to answering them. If you have more questions about parent education, childbirth education, cannabis education, or doula support, please let me know. Email me at info@thecannabisdoula.com. And I look forward to connecting with you very soon. Bye.